So, I've decided to just kind of compile like a couple stories. So this is when on the last part I was talking about, the one where we were watching TV. But there's one particular one that I have memory of you, that is my favorite. Man, it's a powerful memory. Whew. Um, I don't know why, but so when me and your mom were together, um, when we first had you, I was working at Men's Warehouse. Um, I was the CSA or whatever, so I basically measured people for weddings and helped the salesmen lay their, call them stacks, make stacks. It was a pretty fun job, and especially once you kind of got like, I mean, I'm not fashionable, but it gave me some sense of style, and I hope someday I am rich enough to buy some of the suits, because some of the suits are really sharp. I really I was a big fan of the Calvin Kleins that we had. Um, it's not like Armani or anything, but whatever. Anyways, um, there was after that I left Men's Warehouse to go work at this warehouse, OHL, and because it was going to be Monday through Friday, I'd have the weekends off, and a regular I think it was like 7 to 5 or something like that. Monday through Friday or something. I don't know, something like that. 7 to 3, and then, anyways, so it's gonna be a Monday. Just a decent job, making decent wages. For us. So we could, you know, do what we need to do. I remember your dad. So your dad gave, or your dad. Oh my gosh, your pop, Peepaw. Gosh, your mom's dad. Gosh, what I was trying to say. Anyways, your Peepaw, as you call him now. He gave us this white truck because we lost our car. It's my fault. I left my job at Amazon and went to delivering pizzas and working at Men's Warehouse, but I couldn't afford the payments. I could. They didn't give me enough time, so they came and repoed it. But so your mom's dad, gosh, Joe. So I call him Dad too, because it's a habit. Anyways, um, gave us this white truck, and the transmission went out on it. So was going out, so you could get it to go, and then for a couple miles, but you couldn't go over a certain speed, and then you had to stay within these speeds, and if you went below it, or even eventually got to where it would just do it randomly, the transmission would cut out, and it would drop down to second gear or whatever. I don't know, you could only, or no, I don't even think it cut out all completely eventually. And so I'll be driving to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and the freaking transmission cut out. And I always do it on this one spot on the road, which I took back. It was one of those warehouses, so I could take back roads all the way there each morning. Really nice drive in the morning, drinking coffee, and I would be dipping or whatever. And yeah, I don't know why I'm saying that. Anyways, so this warehouse job was I worked let me reposition that, I guess. I would work, it got to where we would get overtime and be working 6, 7 days a week, 12-hour days. One day I was there from 6 o'clock in the morning till 11 p.m. at night. because that's when, because that's not, because I had worked my way, figured out every. I mean, it was really simple. A lot of the systems and stuff like that, how they worked, and then he started, and then also they used what was it, Oracle? I want to say it was Oracle. I can't remember. Oracle, yeah. They use that system to run their like the logistics and stuff. I mean, not that it really. I probably. Anyways, so I was a what they call a wave planner, and which is basically go in the system and you set up a set of like shipping labels. So I have these labels here, this load here, that is all Rhode Island and New York and blah 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 blah. Well, it knows, it knows which sections. So you basically just load that into the system in waves. So that way, when you're sending boxes out, you know, whatever. I don't want to get into all that, but anyway, so I was there. I had was there for the first shift, but the second shift wave planner had called out, so I stayed and was the wave planner for them and got them set up for the rest of the night because they were going to work all night. I set them up with all kinds of set up with enough waves that they wouldn't need to do anything else pretty much. And if they did, the manager was there and he could do it. So I mean, because every time the managers come in, I'd be asking questions, and I'd be trying to learn, because that's the way. I mean, of course, it's technology, and I love. Ooh, let me learn this. Let me learn that. Anyways, so I'm working like these long shifts, and it got to where, and you were a baby, and you were small, and you really were good compared to what I've heard from other, don't get me wrong, we had our crying nights. Your mom probably says I did nothing, but I, I believe I tried to help because I loved your mom. I mean, I still love your mom, and I wanted to help her. I didn't want her to suffer either. Like I don't, So anyway, it was this one night. You were crying so or you were crying and she couldn't get you to, because normally she could get you to calm down, feed you or something, and you would calm down. But I guess she was tired and fed, because I will say she took care of you most of, because she knew I was working these long hours, and of course I'd work those long hours and come home and cook dinner for us and do shit around the house, like I was, that was at my prime in life, man. I was go get it, take care of business. Because I mean, yeah, I was working these long hours, but I was making, you know, 600-700 bucks a week, which is not a whole lot, but I mean, to me, it was like, whoa, I'm making killer money. You know what I'm saying? And then I was going to be getting a raise, so I was really excited about that. Because then more money. I mean, because you're working all those hours and getting paid $10 an hour, I was going to get $12 an hour, and so then that overtime would. I mean, I could clear a grand in a week, with easy, working on as much overtime as I did, but there's this. I ended up screwing that over because I started drinking, and your mom stopped staying here, and so on the night she wasn't here, I'd just get really drunk, and I'd show up late a couple times, and one time I showed up super late, said, am I fired? Yeah, alright, we'll see you later. But, anyways, that's not really the point. The point was, it was this one night, you were crying, and she just could not get you to calm down. And I was frustrated because waking up, be awake, got to be there at 6. So that's like me waking up at like 4:35, make my coffee. No, 4:30, make my coffee, take a shower, get dressed, get the truck warmed up, get ready, and then I think, and then at this point, I think it would be get everything ready and then get everybody awake, get everybody loaded up, get to your mom or your mom. Gosh, your me mom peepaw. I can only call them mom and dad because they're like my other mom and dad. I don't know. I just anyways, and then so I was, and then go work till 6 or 7, and then come get you guys, come home, make dinner, wash, rinse, repeat for, sometimes. So we'd have like 2 weeks of 7 days a week or 6 days a week, and maybe sometimes we get off early, maybe we, there might be a couple early days, so we'd have overtime at the beginning of the month, and then towards the end of the month, it'd be a regular kind of shift. So like I think this was one of those overtime weeks, and I was so tired, and I wanted to be so angry at you, but it's hard for me to be angry at you, like, because you're my son and I love you. So it's, you'll probably be angry at me for the rest of your life, but because I'm your dad, and sorry, man, it sucks. I'm not a great, I guess, father figure, but whatever. Anyways, so you're crying, man. Your mom could not get you to calm down. She just couldn't, and she was tired. I could tell she was tired because she didn't sleep. She doesn't sleep good anyways. At least back in those, I don't know if she does now, but back in those days, she didn't sleep. She would stay up and watch videos, and so she'd be, by the time I was taking y'all over there, she would be going to sleep and sleeping over there pretty much. Like get a couple hours here and then go to sleep over there. She could never sleep. I think anxiety and stuff like that. I don't know. But so she couldn't get you to go to like calm down and go to sleep, and I was so tired and we were frustrated, and I think we were kind of going at it, and I was like, you know what, just give him to me, like, because she was laying in the bed trying to get you to calm down, and because I knew there's this one thing that my one move I had, man. I took you in my arms and I set you on my shoulder, and I would just stand up in the floor, I'll do it. I'll kind of do it. Take you, and I would just rock you back and forth like this, and just do that. And you're talking about, of course, I've been on my feet for, hours, and I'm tired and everything, but so I'd be so tired in the middle of the night doing that, and sometimes it like a comment. I'd have to fill it out because it might be pat your back and do that, or you might want the back and forth motion. Like I would have to fill it out and see which one worked. And but yeah, she couldn't get you to, and fine, just give them to me, I'll take care of it, like, I hate you, we're both tired and just mad at each other, and that's all it was, and so I took you and I started doing that, and man, you passed right out, and then I tried to, and then I think it was the same night, because I tried to pass you off to her because you slept with, I don't know, probably not all the parents, going to go crazy because you slept with her, so I'd pass off to her, and you slept in our bed, so yeah, okay, it might be embarrassing, but I mean, we didn't have a clue what we were doing, so, and she just got attached to you sleeping in our bed that even when we got a crib, it was just, she couldn't do it, and I was like, we need to do it, and she's like, she couldn't do it, but that's moms, man, they love you, they want to be they just grow attached to you, and especially a kid like you, man, I hope you stay like you are, I know you're gonna change, but I hope you maintain some of that love that you have. But that was one of the greatest memories I have of when you were a baby. It's just rocking you back and forth to sleep. You try to go to sleep, and then I tried to hand it off to you, and I think you started crying again. And then I was like, and we both looked at each other, and I was like, started doing it again. And I was like, it was nighttime, and we kind of laughed. it kind of brought us together, I think, and I finally got you to sleep and, hand you off to her. We all laid down and went to sleep. Of course, those days, man, I guess because I work so much, I could lay down and just take a nap. I remember going over to your mom or me, mom, and Peepaw's, mom and dad's, and then laying on the couch and passing out. Like, oh, I couldn't get enough sleep, working so much. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna do another little segment later. All right.